The GOP House Speaker has now revealed 3 issues he wants to tackle after lawmakers approve the new state budget.
And you could get some property tax relief if Speaker Matt Hall is successful. Our Capitol correspondent Tim Skubic has the details.
It was 31 years ago when then-Governor John Engler and the legislature put Proposal A on the statewide ballot to reduce statewide property taxes, and it passed, ending a 3-decade-long battle over how to do this. And ever since, lawmakers and the governors have basically left it alone. Likewise with the so-called Headley Amendment, pushed by then Republican candidate for governor Dick Headley in 1978. It created some property tax relief, and it was passed, and lawmakers and governors have left that alone as well. The reason why? Property tax issues open up a political can of worms with huge political ramifications. Well, that apparently does not bother House Republican Speaker Matt Hall, who surprised this town with this announcement. He would revisit the property tax, Headley Amendment, and Proposal A issues for schools.
That's the next issue that I think is going to dominate this town, is how do we do property tax and the potential of putting that on the next ballot if we can't do it all legislatively.
Trying to revamp the property tax system is a delicate assignment because local governments are so dependent on that tax to pay for local services, and anything that reduces that revenue would not be welcomed with open arms. The same holds true for the K-12 educators. Proposal A is their main source of revenue, and depending on what changes are made there, they could lose money too. But Speaker Hall and others also hear the gripes from property tax owners, voters who since 1926. But the Speaker and others have heard complaints from property tax owners who want some relief. And with 2026 being an election year, what better time to address this issue as lawmakers run for re-election, hoping to cut taxes to get your vote.
That looks at Proposal A and Headley and tries to kind of modify those so that we can make property taxes more affordable, prevent some of these large increases in property tax that many homeowners face.
Complicating this debate is a proposed petition drive that seeks to eliminate the property tax altogether. If that gets on the ballot, there theoretically could be 2 competing tax relief plans for you to decide. But the Speaker has an ominous warning about a total repeal of the tax.
We need to properly fund education and local governments. That's why you can't get rid of the property tax. Once we get through this budget on September 30th, then I think our next focus is going to be how do we tackle this issue, and at that time I'll have a good read on whether that's something we could pull together for this election. But we're definitely considering it.
But given the history of this issue under the dome, considering this issue is one thing. Actually getting it done has been quite another.